Hello, everybody. That's Siobhan.
And that's Swayze. Welcome to Wig and Wine Wednesdays.
If only anyone could know how many takes that took. All right. Okay, so here's the deal. Me and Siobhan got together and decided we wanted to start this Wig and Wine Wednesday thing where we hang out. It's something we get to look forward to throughout the week. We get to wear a wig and we get to drink wine. But be aware, we know nothing about wine.
And we know a little bit about wigs.
Yeah, we hardly know anything about wigs.
But they're two things we enjoy.
We like them, and so we want to learn more about them and try new wines, try new wigs, and we figured why not talk about random topics and record ourselves doing it. So that's what this is. Bear with us while we figure out how to navigate. But, I mean, honestly, we're just having fun, and I enjoy hanging out with Siobhan, and it gives us something to do and something to look forward to, so here we are. And we're going to start each episode by introducing our wigs. Mine today is actually just a ponytail that I got off Amazon for $9. It wraps around a bun, and you get to pretend you're Ariana Grande. That's for $9. I don't know if it has a name, but yeah.
And mine is from Uniwigs, and it's called Moon Nymph.
Super pretty.
I love it. It matches my dress.
I know. It has a little bit of... Sometimes on camera it doesn't pick up, but there's like some pink through the ends. Mm-hmm. Super fun.
Cute.
Anyway, Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
This is going to be a great year. Let's start it out with a wine.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we've got all the wine options written down in here, and I'm going to let Siobhan pick the first one.
Please be good.
We need a good drink right now, so...
Game of Thrones Chardonnay!
Yay! I'm so excited.
Those of you who are new here, just kidding, we're new here. So I'll let you know, we are obsessed with Game of Thrones. And this is probably the perfect wine to start off with on New Year's.
Game of Thrones themed Chardonnay. So we're going to go pop it open and have a few drinks, come back and give our little mini review.
So, here's the Game of Thrones Chardonnay, if you can see it.
Now, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, you can appreciate this bottle and all the details that go into it. It's super great. Cool. I mean, it's not the best tasting wine I've ever had. Again, I know we've said this.
It's gentle. It is a white wine, which I usually don't struggle with too bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Some reds, you're like, woo!
Yeah.
I love them, but...
We're trying to perfect our palate.
Yeah. So we don't have any professional opinions.
Yeah, as of now. That's one thing I'd like for this channel is to grow our palate and be able to like talk more deeply about wines and their notes and all that, but honestly right now I think for both of us it's just, does it taste good to you or not? Yes or no? Is the bottle cute or not? Yes or no?
Yep. So normally we would pick a random topic that's sent in by you guys, and if you want to send in a topic, send an email over to wigandwinewednesdays@gmail.com and put in the subject line topics. And make sure if you have multiple topics to send them in separate emails so that we have one topic per episode.
Yeah, we don't want to know what the topic is until we're actually on camera talking about it. So
we aren't prepared with answers.
Yes.
It's all on the spot.
Try to keep it organic.
Yeah.
Which sometimes makes us look really stupid, but...
But it's okay.
We're just having fun, honestly. And this year... I think this year we're just tired of caring. I want to do what we want to do, and this is something we want to do, watch or don't watch. We're going to have fun doing it. Yeah. And we're going to get drunk doing it.
Even if we have 0 followers, we'll probably continue this for the rest of forever.
Right? It really is the one thing to get you through the, like, monotony of life.
Wine and wigs and...
Anyway,
go ahead.
In this particular episode, since it's our first one, we're going to do more of a getting to know you type of episode, where we're just going to go over a few topics that we've jotted down and talk about it so that you can get to know us and maybe decide if you care about what we have to say about anything in the future.
And any of the things we talk about, we'd like to know your answers. They're just 5 brief topics. So if you leave in the comments below, we want to get to know you guys as well.
Yeah, and if there's anything specifically that you do want to know about us, you can also email that to Wig and Wine Wednesdays, and instead of the subject line topic, it could just be getting to know you, question and answer, whatever, and we could do another episode in the future.
Yeah, totally. So, how we met.
We met actually a very long time ago. So we met in 2004.
2005.
2005. Summer
2005.
Oh my gosh.
Swayze moved into my neighborhood, and then I moved away at the end of that summer because my mom got remarried, and we just stayed in touch, and eventually went to hair school together.
Yeah.
And
She actually, when she did move after that summer, she moved like 45 minutes away, so we didn't see each other much at all.
well,
But
first I moved to Vegas,
oh, that's right. That's
and
a lot
then I
farther
moved
away.
back, but moved 45 minutes away, so we didn't see each other except like in the summertime. We'd go to the same amusement park and like have like
Yeah.
summer play dates or whatever.
Just very random. That's
Yeah.
how our friendship's always
But
actually
social media
been.
kept us together.
MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace back then, and instant messaging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So social media, I think, I mean,
Has
that's
been
where
a
it all
part of our
started.
life.
It's been
Yeah,
part of our
without social
friendship
media-
forever.
Without social media, we wouldn't have stayed connected. So
Mhm.
that's pretty cool.
Right?
And that's our relationship has always been like, we'll go sometimes like over a year without seeing each other, and we'll come back and just go right back where we were. And
Yeah.
that's how you know you have a true friend,
It's
because you
true.
can just pick up where you left off instead of it being awkward at all. So it's been quite the ride. We've lived together,
great.
we've fought, we've
Off and on. Her mom calls us frenemies.
yeah.
Cheers. But yeah, it's been a long road, but a good one. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Going to hair school really
It was rough.
connect. It was rough, but it
At the end, it was a little rough, but it did connect us. We have a lot of really fun memories from high
Yeah.
school.
and that does kind of transition us into our next topic, which is our careers. I think we both. No, after hair school, I went directly to working in a salon.
And
You
I was
didn't.
done with hair.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember this. I struggled really bad with anxiety and would have like full-fledged panic attacks in the middle of the school day, like before I got a client or things like that. And so I had a really hard time in hair school, and by the time it was done, I had fallen in love with makeup, but I was kind of just sick of hair, and I didn't feel like I was capable of taking clients and doing all of that. So I played around with makeup and worked at like a beauty supply place, but I didn't get my license for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, you took like kind of a break from hair.
Until I was finally like, no, I still love doing hair. I just needed a break.
I did almost the opposite.
We do this.
I know, we do this a lot. I went directly to working in a salon, did that for almost 5 years, and decided I didn't love it. It was becoming more work than fun, and I never wanted it to become that way. And at that point, I was about to get married and have children, so I decided to focus on makeup. And now I work from home, taking care of my kids, so I'm mainly a stay-at-home mom. But I also I'm a social media influencer on Instagram. It's my
Go
technical
follow
job
her
title.
at Swayze Morgan.
On Instagram, I post really close-up pictures of my eyeball.
And her lips.
And my
And her
lips.
arm.
My arm is more famous
Swatch
than me
eyes.
as a person. Yeah.
Yeah, and once I started doing hair, I jumped full-fledged in there. I model on the side for a pretty big hair artist. He's amazing. And so I learned a lot from him and gained a big passion. That just built off of my passion, I think. So now all I do is hair, and I mean, I still do makeup too, but hair is the main thing. Which is why I have pointy nails, because I can part hair with it and function with them a lot easier than without them.
And I have no nails because I have 3 children.
Yeah,
And I will
exactly.
poke them.
Next one would be our passions/obsessions.
Okay. We were talking to each other about what we would want to know about somebody if we were getting to know them, and I think the main thing we both discussed was what they are passionate about. Everybody has their thing. Yes. I get obsessed with stuff way bad. Like right now I'm obsessed with Ariana Grande, so all I'm wearing is sweaters
hair
and long
school was-
ponytails.
Riri.
Rihanna in hair school. I did bright red hair. I love Fall Out Boy. I love Game of Thrones. I love Breaking Bad. Every few months it's something. And it's hard.
One of my staples is Alice in Wonderland. That's always been a huge thing for me. And then Game of Thrones, obviously.
Yeah, we love Game of Thrones.
Vampire Diaries was a big one for a while. Actually, I have a Vampire Diaries tattoo.
Really? I want to break. My next tattoo is going to be a Breaking Bad
It's
tattoo.
a quote, and I love it. And then, what are my other obsessions? Obviously, hair and makeup. fashion.
Yeah,
Duh.
you love
That has
fashion.
always been a thing.
I'm the
That's
worst
actually
at
what
it.
got me into hair, like going to hair school and all that, was like its attachment to the fashion world. And fashion school was way more expensive.
It's one of the cheaper
And out of
options.
state, if I wanted to do it well, and one of the best hair schools I think in the nation is here.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was like, well,
If you do fashion, you would have to go to somewhere else. Whereas
Yeah.
here, you could stay in Utah.
exactly.
By the way, we live in Utah.
So exciting. But we like to travel a lot, so
Yeah.
tell us your favorite places to go.
We do travel a lot. We're traveling to New York in just a few months too together.
Yeah.
We've both never been there,
So
so it's pretty exciting.
I mean, I've been there, but it
Yeah.
doesn't count. Next one would be our zodiac signs, because that's one thing we both always ask people when we talk to them, like, what's your sign?
I know, and we were just
So it
talking about this.
Kind of gives you a baseline of their personality before you
fun.
get to know them. It's fun. It's silly. It's
Yeah, it's something that we both like kind of care about.
It's like,
so when we're
I didn't
together,
realize
we
I
just.
dated this many Geminis.
But yeah, I'm an Aquarius.
And I'm a Scorpio.
The one thing I know about astrology is Scorpios are vicious
We're the best.
and
We
they
just-
love themselves.
We just like to have fun and enjoy life and not take ourselves or people too seriously until it gets serious.
That's
Once
fair.
it's serious, it's really serious.
Aquarius are just very weird. Not a lot of
In a
people
great
understand
way.
them. I love Aquarius. I think they're so funny. They're
The
just
best
the
thing
oddballs.
is that my mom's an Aquarius and I'm a Scorpio. And Swayze's an Aquarius and her daughter's a Scorpio. So watching them is really fun for me because she's screwed.
My daughter runs
I'm like,
the show.
oh no, I destroyed my mother. And that's going to happen to Swayze. So as her friend, I can only try to help.
She's gonna be so hard. She already is so hard, but I love her.
Yeah.
I just have to
She's
let her
cute.
make the decisions.
Yep.
There's
Like,
no.
hey, do what you want.
Yeah, whatever
It's like
you
the more
say.
my parents tried to like control me or like give me rules, the more I wouldn't listen. So it's like if they like once they just let go and gave up, I was like, oh yeah,
Okay,
kind
now
of
it's good.
I'll kind of listen to what you have to say. Not really,
Lipstick
but
on your one teeth. It's just the very bottom though. I think we'll be okay. It's like right. My lipstick, I'm sure you can see, is like crumbling. It's killing me.
is it still there?
Mine's so messed up.
You
Oh
can't
my
see
gosh.
it. Ah, it matches with my tongue.
Dude,
Get it?
mine's like, yeah. Mine's like falling apart. Okay, Anastasia. Oh no.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Okay, so the last one we wanted to talk about is something you're more deeply passionate about. So kind of a fun question, like if you were given like $100,000 or just like a big chunk
Just
of money
whatever,
or something
yeah.
but you couldn't keep it, you had to donate it to a charity, what would it be?
I'll go. Okay, my charity that I would donate money to is Planned Parenthood.
Oh.
I am super pro-choice, which is a touchy topic, but it's the thing that I will fight tooth and nail on, and it's something that I think is our right as women, and I think Planned Parenthood does amazing work and helps out people, and that's where my money would go, without a doubt.
I have a couple things, as usual. No, my biggest one is mental illness, specifically bipolar. Like research and stuff like that, I would want to donate to something that helps people with that. It's something I've always struggled with my whole life. Well, I say always struggled with. It's something I've always dealt with. I used to struggle with, and I'm now, doctors would say I'm healthy and, like, good. But it's just because I can relate and I understand, like, the pain and everything people go through. I would not wish it on my worst enemy. So it's like any research or anything that can help people with mental illness, I would love. But kind of with mental illness, like drug addiction
Yeah.
would be another one. I've
That's a
thought
good
about
one.
like putting together like a charity that donates or does scholarships to like rehabilitation centers for people. Because I have a lot of close friends and family members that have struggled with it, and when they want to get clean but they don't have the resources or the money to go and like get the help that they need, it'd be cool to be able to like give back and help those that do want it. Because it really sucks when you want to change, you want to do better, you want a better quality of life, and you just can't afford that. I think it'd be really cool to help people out with that kind of stuff.
Actually, thinking kind of off that too, End the Backlog would be a really good one. There's a ton of untested rape kits because they just don't have the funds, so they go untested. So a lot of people donate to End the Backlog to help get those caught up, and I think that's super awesome too.
I would totally do that. It's a lot of things I would donate to.
I know. I'm like, if I got
I just want to help the world.
I know.
If I had $1 million, I'd donate $100,000 to so many different things.
It's just for you.
Like, let me win the lottery, and I can try to make a difference in some way. You know, like, yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of us in a small little nutshell. You'll learn a lot more about us in the future as we talk about random things that you guys decide on.
Yeah, I mean, basically what it comes down to is we're just two friends that are happy to hang out and drink wine and talk about random stuff together, and you can join us on this journey. Maybe we're not your cup of tea, and that's okay.
That's fine.
But if you do want to hang out with us, we'd love to have you along. Talk with us down in the comments, subscribe, and we'll get some fun videos up, and yeah, it's going to be a good year.
And just a refresher so that you guys can answer the questions as well. First, ours is how we met. You don't have to answer that one, or you can answer like how you were introduced to us, how you found us, or how you met your best friend. Second is careers. What do you do? Passions, obsessions, like your silly obsessions. Your zodiac sign. We would love to know that. And what charity you would love to donate to and why.
Yeah. We'll be down there talking with you guys. So
yeah, we want to interact.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Woohoo.